The biggest question I get asked all the time is, Troy, how do I hunt and how do I know where to hunt Alaska? That's the biggest question I am asked every time. And in this episode, I'm going to break down some key concepts to how to access Alaska and how to figure out where to hunt. The first main concept is, and the best way to figure out where to go and hunt Alaska is going to be to find someone that has hunted Alaska and have successfully, and get them to tell you where they went. Have them give you a map, have them show you, break down the hunt, the strategy. How did they get into the field? How did they get to on location? Where did they shoot the critter? And where they camp? What was the river level? What was the lake like? That's the number one best way to do it. It sounds simple, and it is that simple. It's no different than in the lower 48, someone telling you to drive up Farmer John's Road and go past the back pasture corrals and go past the water tank and head up the dirt road to the base of the mountain. It's the same thing. Now, what everyone is overlooking, and you're going to love this one here, and before I get into it, you want to watch until the end because I'm also got another announcement regarding this. So the biggest mistake people make is once they realize that they're going to go hunt a specific area, or even before they realize that, it all boils down to two words: land access. Completely overlooked by almost everybody. How do you get into an area? It's also the biggest controversy and the most controversial thing to think about in Alaska with the federal government and the Department of Fish and Game and the state of Alaska. Land access is the biggest topic in Alaska. It's the most sought after. It's the most controversial. It's the biggest topic. You limit the access into hunting locations or even anything, even off-roading or dirt biking or ATV, and you limit hunting and you limit access, and it's fiercely fought over. So what is accessible this year quite often is not accessible next year. So that's it, land access. How are you going to do it? You're going to fly into it? Can you fly into it? Can you boat into it? Because the rivers are the biggest road systems in Alaska, and it's how Alaska was formed. It's how it was, the foundation of Alaska. Over 12,000 rivers. That's more than every single river in the lower 48 combined. And it's the easiest way to access Alaska, aside from flying. Speaking of flying, Alaska has incorporated over the past 2 decades air restrictions for hunters specifically, and somehow can regulate air control. In other words, you cannot fly into this region and hunt moose, and that includes your gear in and out of the field. So access, land access, air access is the name of this game. And it's a big topic. I know I'm kind of reiterating here, but that's how you're going to figure out how to get into a specific area. Aside from Google Earth, which I use heavily, I use OnX Hunt because it actually has pretty good demographics, and it shows you land control, who's controlling the land, and they're pretty up to date. It's not always 100%, but they're pretty good at it, and it can give you a general idea of downloading those maps offline and then getting in the field and hopefully keeping you out of trouble and off private land. Most importantly, native land. Okay, so let's talk about land access. Every river in Alaska is owned by the state. Everything below the high water mark is state-owned land, no matter if it goes through native land, BLM, federal land. If it's in that wildlife refuge, the rivers are state land owned. Now, nobody wants to prove that in court, but that is the rule. That is the law. this is a big controversy. I hope this helps you guys. This is just a little bit of a breakdown. It's just scratching the surface. And for all of you who want to go into this big time, I'm going to be breaking this down this Tuesday, 6 p.m. Central Mountain Time in my Elite Hunter Strategy group, where I'm going to pull up Google Earth, onX Hunt, and I'm going to show you land access. I'm going to show you air restricted areas. I'm going to show you how to circumvent legally and get into areas that potentially could be, excellent hunting grounds. It's what I've been doing for 30 years. It's what all my friends do, all my pilot buddies, all my guide buddies. We all have to deal with it every year, and it's a juggling process. But this Tuesday, every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central Mountain Time, Elite Hunter Strategy Group. Links down below, and it's also probably up in the description. And you could always DM me, and I'll send you the link. You can become part of the group. Love to have you. Take care, and God bless.